How you guys doing? Friends, family, you know, if you're a new subscriber or if you are subscribed to my channel or you're watching this, I just want to say thank you. When I say thank you, I'm not just saying to pass by time. I really appreciate your time and energy to play this video. And you're not here by coincidence, so I'm going to get right to the point. But remember, welcome to my channel. This is the mind, it's the altar, and always your thoughts are your power, right? Everything was a thought first, then we created, manifest that, right? Your mind is the altar. You know, your mind is like you set everything you need, just like your altar. If you have an altar, you set everything you need, so you have all the ingredients you want to work with your, work, right? And then you bring that to reality by giving it power, by the power that you have, which is your thoughts, manifestation, visualization. I can't speak today. Anyways, because I'm so excited, it's raining, and I love the rain. Maybe because I have a water sign, maybe because I'm Pisces, but I love the rain. Everybody's like, oh man, well, yeah, I like the rain. And they're like, we don't like the rain. I'm like, well, that's you. I like anything that has to do with nature. So welcome to my channel. I want to talk about OUIJA board, right? Or OUIJA board. Some people, this thing got different names. This board game, it has a different names. It's unbelievable. But so what is the meaning of OUIJA or OUIJA, however you want to call it? Where did that come from? The name. Back then in 1968 or 1868, 69, when this board game came out first, it gave itself this name, OUIJA. They played it and then they asked it, what should we call you? And then the board is spelled out OUIJA board, right? It didn't say board, but it says OUIJA. And the meaning of OUIJA means good luck, right? However you want to call it, OUIJA or OUIJA, it means good luck. Now, folks, I want to see, I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, let me see. When do you need a good luck? When you need an interview, when you're about to play sport, when you're going into a situation where you will need the good luck, all right? If you get in trouble with your parents, your brothers, like, good luck. You might be dead today. You know what I'm saying? So the word itself, if I have a game and in name itself and the word it can think of is good luck, I'll be really suspicious, right? So before you even play this OUIJA board, before you buy this game or whoever played it, please understand the rules. Okay, this game in named itself good luck for a reason, right? To me, I think it says good luck because you can open a portal to a spirit that you don't approve, to a demonic world or whatever, right? I'm not here. This video is not for, I don't want you to think I'm giving OUIJA board a bad name or I'm telling you to use OUIJA board. I'm just telling you really what OUIJA board is, right? I haven't used it myself. I thought about it, but nevertheless, I know some of you guys have experience with this OUIJA board, and some of you guys thinking about buying it. But read the rules before you play this game, right? So, a true story. Those two couples, they back in the day, they played this game. The girl called. Well, they didn't have a phone, but you know what I mean. They decided to play this game at the girl house. The boy decided to play this game at the boy house, right? What happened is he went over to his girlfriend's house. She said, I have this game, let's play just for fun. She says this game is, what you do is ask the spirit world, whoever you want to contact, if you have a dead person or somebody who passed away. The guy says, yes, my mother, so let's ask her. But the mistake they made is they just ask, Mom, are you here? And they play the game, and the game is spelled out yes, right? Both holding hands, and the magnified thing moving is spelled out yes. Mistake number 2 is not asking for validation, okay? You can ask some personal questions, see if you'll get it right. Now, keep in mind, even though you ask this Ouija board a personal question and if they get it right, it don't mean that you are talking to the right person. You know, like demons or you know other entities, they can manipulate. They can read you like a book. They know everything. They are very powerful. Some of them, they know everything. They'll make you think you're talking to your individual, but it will be very, very dangerous if you're not very careful. You might be talking to somebody that you don't want in your house. So after they play the game, they got freaked out. It says yes, and then you know the guy he start talking. Mistake number 3 he made is not asking for validation, but then he just start talking how he feels and how he's sorry and all that, and then they just shut down the game because there wasn't no reply after yes. They got creeped out. They shut down the game without saying mistake number 4, goodbye. Now you open a portal, you did not close it. Now the boy went home, and then he was in his room. Then lights start flicking out. He was just laying there. He felt spaced out that day. He felt like something is wrong. He felt like something was staring at him in his room. And so he was just laying there. You know, the lights start flicking out. It gets dark. Now he can't sleep. He's hearing voices. He starts seeing shadows. His door starts shutting back and forth. And he was very scared, right? In the morning, he told his girl what happened. The girl says, yeah, it's probably just your mom trying to get your attention, right? Then the second night, the boy goes, you know, he goes home, and then he experienced, this time it was very extreme. He sees shadows. He's seeing, you know, he feels like, you know, like just want to like sick, he feels like want to throw up. He said he felt cold in his room. He was so sure something was staring at him. And then the energy, as we are all one, we can sense each other's energy, but you know, that's another story. So he felt like hate, he felt like threatened, you know. The third night, this boy lost memories, and he wasn't himself anymore. He was angry. He wanted to commit suicide. He wanted to kill all his family until he felt like, you know, it wasn't himself anymore. And then until his girl came over to his house, and his girl knew something was, you know, wasn't right. And this started after they played the Ouija board. So, what happened? What they did is they went to somebody who's psychic. They even went tried to get hold of a priest. The result they came with is when they went to a psychic person. The psychic person, they said, somebody took over your body and you're possessed. You surrounded yourself and you opened the door for somebody to take your vessel, right? So this guy, he gets more crazy to he don't even, his memory is like, it wasn't even his memory anymore. It was all anger and hurt, you know. But luckily, they went to a priest and it didn't work. And they went to a psychic person. It did not work, so they couldn't do anything, right? For like I think for like 3 days he was struggling, locking himself in a room, don't want to hurt nobody, you know. Sometimes this thing takes him over. When he looks in the mirror, he can see it's not him, then sometimes it's him. So this demonic whatever entity he let this entity use his body. But then what he decided to do is he said one night, he sat down and tell this entity to get away from his house, from his body, and to leave him alone. He asked for his guidance and angels to give him the most strongest protective, you know, protection ever. He asked his guidance, and he asked his angels to protect him, to heal him. And luckily, like the angels and your guidance, they're always waiting for you to ask. So finally he was free. But then he learned that he was possessed. Whatever he had called, whatever calling he made while he was playing the Ouija board, it was not his mom. There's rules to this Ouija board, right? Number 1, know what you're playing and know what you want to ask, and know what is OUIJA board. Study it before you buy it and just play. Number 2, never play alone. Always play with friends so they can, so this way the energy it's a lot of energy out. There's a lot, people in the room, and the energy is stronger. Number 3, if you wanna have somebody that watch over you, or whoever you're playing with, so they can write down what their letters are moving. Number 4, never let go of the magnified thing that moves. If you gotta take a break or go to the bathroom, never let go of that. As soon as you let go, you did not close, you did not say goodbye. The portal's still open. Who knows what kind of entity might just get in your house. And number 5, always ask for validation. Always make sure that you know who you want to call, you know who you're really trying to contact. Okay. Number 6, always do a closure. Say goodbye. If you feel weird, if you feel bad energy, just put it to goodbye. Close it, because you're opening a portal. Just close it right away. Say goodbye. What number was that? 6, 5, maybe 7. This is the last one. Okay. If you play this game and the name, the board spells this name called Zo, I think it's ZOZO. It's a bad spirit. It's known, this ZOZO, Zozo, whatever this spirit is, it comes through the OUIJA board, and then it takes advantage of that. And then when you open a portal, the spirit, it was known that it will like really hunt your house, and it will give you guys a hard time. Okay, so if you ask the OUIJA board a question, and then it spelled out ZOZO, automatically say goodbye. Always close. Once you, every time you ask a spirit, you open the door, and you always gotta thank you and close it. Most people, the mistake they make is leave the door open, right? This board is not a joke. What I want to say is, maybe don't play at all. Don't mess with it. Yeah, don't mess with it unless you are you know yourself and you're protected, and you know what you're doing. Do not mess with it. But so that's it. And like I said, right, for those who wants to play this board, please study, right, because you'll never know what kind of entity you're inviting into your house by playing this board. And they also back then they used to burn this board, burn it with the fire and throw it out, and people will still find it, in their house the next day. So it's like, nothing worked to get rid of this board. But today, as we are more aware, as we know what we're doing, I mean, some people, they play and it works for them because they know what they're doing. Don't just talk to a spirit that you don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So you better be careful. That's the dark side of OUIJA board. I'm not here telling you not to buy it. I'm not here telling you to buy it. I'm just here telling you to be careful, especially if you don't know what you're messing with. There are a lot of entities out there. Most people, they think OUIJA board opens up alien, you call in aliens or demons, bad spirits, whatever it is. Most people, they just think they're talking to their past ones. I don't know the case, but I do know that we really ought to be careful playing OUIJA board. They show you in movies. See, in movies, they make it like really, they use OUIJA board to make a horror movies, to make it like, if you play this, it's very dangerous. But unless you experience, you will never know, right? But movies are trying to tell you something. So if you have OUIJA board, you play OUIJA board and everything's fine, works for you, then that's fine. I'm just saying, don't jump in the pool if you don't know how deep it is, knowing that you don't know how to swim. Please be careful, friends. Subscribe and like. I will see you in the next video because we have a lot to talk about. Ciao.